Hello dear Leo, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 8, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Meditation and getting closer to your inner desires can be a way to allay the fears that haunt your life. Don't be afraid of what has yet to happen, live in the present, and you will build a better future. Certain decisions you've made in your career may come back to haunt you today, even forcing you to reconsider whether or not you made the best choice. Don't be discouraged, as you can always change course or work hard to improve things. Don't be reluctant to cooperate with your co-workers. You don't always have to be the leader, it's often better to listen and learn from the experiences of others. Life as a couple can be difficult at times. Possible conflicts with your loved one today. Remember to stay calm and not say something you'll regret later. Trying to fully understand those around us and the world we currently live in is a very complex, practically impossible task. If you feel the need to undertake this exercise, start with yourself. Try to discover parts of yourself that you may not have wanted to explore. Only then will you be able to move on to the next step, which is to understand the behavior of those around you. Remember that every human being is a world unto themselves. Love is elusive for those who have little outdoor activity or spend little time in social gatherings. Try to get out more, don't stay home all the time, and don't try to look for love online. You may meet people who will end up being a disappointment. Your family is doing well, and you will receive good news from one of its members. It will be a source of pride for you and for everyone else. Don't forget to keep up with your friends' problems, they need you. A person you thought was forgotten will return to your mind today, so you need to make a decision. If you want to talk to them, this is a good time to do so. Don't let time pass. They may need your help, or you both need to have one last conversation to close things properly. It's time to forget, and for that, you need to talk. This is a very good time to ask for a much more formal commitment from the person you're currently dating. They might say no, but at least they'll leave the door open to accepting something much more serious in the future. You shouldn't think you have more challenges to face than others, you just need to have the ability to overcome your own challenges and stop focusing on what others should do. Leo is making great strides today, but when they truly have nothing to worry about, the entire universe seems to be conspiring in their favor. What you want is with you now, you just have to see it the way it's right and the way you can see it right now. Try to make good decisions in love. If you've been dating someone for a while and that person has everything you're looking for, then don't be afraid to ask for a more serious commitment. If you're interested in someone and think it's not reciprocated, chances are that's not the case. You should activate your intuition and begin to fine-tune your perception. It could be that if you receive interest in return, don't miss the opportunity to talk to them. A legal document is waiting for you to sign. A moment of joy with your family could be the first step toward forming a partnership with one of its members. You likely have a verbal agreement with someone close to you. You're feeling internally defeated, perhaps due to the loss of a job or a failed relationship. Don't let this get you down. You can always find a new place to work, and love has good news for you. If you recently ended a relationship, someone else could appear very soon. You just have to pay attention to the signs. Don't view setbacks as a way to end something, they're simply obstacles that teach us to be better and to always be constantly evolving. Leo has the task of making himself heard at work. You have great capabilities to be a great leader, so don't stay in a lesser position, strive to rise to the top. Someone close to you will offer you money in exchange for a very easy job, accept the offer. Love has strange ways of showing itself today. A person who has been watching you but hasn't seen you will present themselves to you. Don't snub them, give yourself the opportunity to get to know them better. Love is in a growing stage, so the relationship may seem a little changed or unstable today. Don't let this worry you, both of you are facing personal issues that have your minds elsewhere. Your most precious friend will invite you on a trip you've both been planning since your teens. Don't say no, embark on this adventure. Your partner is waiting for you to keep a promise you made some time ago. If you don't remember, analyze what you've promised and what you've stopped doing for various reasons. You still have time to please them. It's only important that you try to make the day a success during this time, Leo. Nothing else will matter, not even the fact that you feel like you're not getting things done in other aspects of your life, which might sometimes seem a bit unclear. You must finally convince yourself that not everything is always ready for you to get going and for you to truly complete them. If you truly don't believe you have the capacity to do the things you must in love, then start believing in yourself more too, Leo. This won't be difficult, since your self-esteem is very high when you're mentally healthy. It's not a good time for business trips. If you have one and can't avoid it, make sure it's the best you can. And if it's a real health issue, what could you do besides being in a good mood and hoping for the best, Leo? Start changing your attitude. A special date is coming up for your partner, and you can't, and shouldn't, let it pass you by. You have to write it down in your diary and calendar to remember it. And of course, you should plan a special, lavish celebration. The stars warn you ahead of time, so there's no chance of forgetting. That person you like has an extraordinary memory, and they'll remember everything you say during these first few outings. So be careful how you express yourself and the topics you choose to discuss, because everything you say can be used against you. And also, pay attention to everything they say to you, because they don't forgive forgetfulness. Your brain should be your greatest ally in your quest for health. But you must master it, because it can act with astonishing independence. That voice that tells you to eat more, to do less, to drink more. That's its voice, and if you put the brakes on it, it will lead you down unpleasant paths. Change is necessary. That's obvious to you, but you don't know how to go about it, or what exactly you need to change. The stars recommend that you consider the timing of each stage of the production process, as this can lead to a huge waste of time and resources. Your friends are waiting for you and need to spend time with you. Make a good gesture and organize a get-together today, they will be happy. You will get along very well with a colleague, try to cultivate that friendship, it can last a long time. Share your knowledge on a specific subject with your colleagues, you will soon see that they will see you as a positive leader within the group. Love is in a period of conflict, so you should calm down and turn the tables. Don't get into arguments with your partner, nor make important decisions about continuing a relationship based solely on the fights you may have been having lately. Alcohol with camphor is a good remedy to massage into the areas where you are accumulating tension. Take care of your posture and back pain will end. Difficulties earning money and finding a more stable job could be the high points of your day, Leo. You're likely looking for the ideal job, but you're advised to take something within your current field while the opportunity you've been waiting for develops. Money is tight, and it could be due to a debt you're still paying off. Try to get out of that situation later. A love you'd forgotten will show signs of life, it won't be to return to you. Don't get your hopes up if the feeling grows again within you. Your partner has trouble accepting each other's habits, you're both making this mistake. Give yourselves the time to get to know each other and modify each other's negative aspects with love and understanding. Possible stomach problems today, so you should avoid overly spicy foods and alcohol. You shouldn't take into account the opinion of someone who doesn't know your entire personal history. Today, they'll try to show you a different side of the story, one you're not willing to address. Friends will come to your rescue in whatever moment you're going through. Don't close the door on them, don't ignore your tendency to isolate yourself when things are going badly, accept the help of others. A significant other is going through a very difficult time, you must be a fundamental support for them, don't leave them alone. You don't have to always be there for everyone, you'll often have to refuse to help, especially when you have too many things to do. You need to set aside a lot more money than you're currently saving. Start organizing your priorities and buying slightly cheaper products. Leo may think that some things won't turn out the way they want, but if they stop dwelling on the things that aren't working out and focus more on their strengths, they may be able to see many better options along the way to move forward and achieve the pace the lion truly desires. Don't stop experiencing that beautiful feeling that someone is giving you in love. It's time to stop thinking so much about what will happen and start experiencing the feeling that's happening inside you. You have the confidence you needed some time ago to do what you really want. An inheritance or money owed could be resolved today, and you will receive that money. Use it for a project that has been on your mind for a while. Don't waste it on unnecessary things. You're likely to experience migraines or intense headaches during the day that will make you want to rest early at night. You're no longer taking the blame on the things that matter most in life. You need to start thinking much more carefully about the steps you're going to take. You should be more open to those around you, they don't always have the best interest of you. You have a debt with someone very close to you, and they're very afraid of collecting from you. Remember to pay what you owe. If the situation is the other way around and you're the one who's afraid of collecting, then take the courage to ask for what's owed to you. You need that money. An unexpected expense could ruin your day, but remember that you'll be able to recoup the amount you spend in no time. Don't worry. You'll receive a very important business call. Don't miss a chance to answer it. It could be a good opportunity. Someone has shown interest in you, but you haven't been paying attention. Open your eyes. You'll have the opportunity to help a stranger on the street. Don't miss it. The universe will always return the good you do for others, especially when it's without any personal gain. It's not yet time to move to another city or take a different job. It's better to play it safe and maintain what you've achieved for a while longer. Risks are good, but there are times and times to take them. Today is not that day. Enjoy your friendships more, since you're leaving them aside in the pursuit of professional success alone. Despite being very good, this could lead to loneliness in the future. Be careful with your relationship, whether long-standing or recent. It's time to pay attention to the signs your loved one is giving you. The great blessing for Leo today is that you must have a very good sense of humor and a golden will to help others. Only then will you be able to realize that life responds well to your inner desires and to everything you truly want in life. Don't expect things to change with your partner if you've had problems, much less expect them to do so overnight. Sometimes that process takes time, and both of you will have to put in a lot of effort to make things better with each passing day. So don't get lost on the path you've both forged together. When work becomes a burden, we always have to be a little more attentive because that means things have become complex and we have to manage to do a little more within the day we have. Never forget that we can always do the best for our lives if we make things better each time. Your special lucky number for today is 50. Try to use it, as well as your lucky color, which is purple. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, intermediate. Cosmic dynamics. A social contact or friendship you've been neglecting has much to offer you. Dangerous tendency, your vulnerability and allowing yourself to be emotionally manipulated by those who flatter your ego for benefits. What to avoid, intransigence or inflexibility when it comes to actions. Relationship prediction, this day, things will go very well if your partner is of the air element, especially Libra and Gemini. There could be good compatibility with Aries and your Leo sign. The most intense relationship, avoid confrontations with Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Your current compatibility, it's best with air and fire, although there's also been a good energy with Cancer since yesterday. If you're single, you'll have different romantic paths ahead of you, but it's you who will decide, not others, and you'll do so with security and confidence. The universal number is 2. In numerology, numbers are reduced to single digits. Now I'll tell you your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adapted to your national time zone. 3:15 a.m. 6:30 a.m. 8:25 p.m. 10:10 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance are 9, 11, 25, and 36. Problems at work, difficulty paying bills, and various worries may be causing you a certain level of anxiety. You should calm down and take some time to organize your life and obligations. Don't put off this necessary break from your activities, as you could have trouble sleeping or morning fatigue later on. You'll have a difficult day, as you'll face situations you don't like. A possible argument with a friend or family member will be a problem today, so I recommend you don't provoke a fight. If the situation is unavoidable, you can always ask for a timeout and avoid further escalating the differences. Relationship problems can arise due to stress. Ignore the anger that can often lead Leos to say things they don't mean and end up hurting their loved ones. You'll have many requests from people close to you today, which can become a bit overwhelming, perhaps making you feel like you can't meet everyone's expectations as you should. Don't let this happen. Ask for time from those who need you so you can get your affairs in order and begin to lend a hand to those who need it. You have a valuable object in your hands that you're thinking of selling. I recommend that you don't make that kind of transaction today. Wait a little longer until things get more complicated. Love has unfinished business for you. A person you were getting to know and whom you suddenly left without any reason will come to you and ask for an explanation for your inexplicable action. You must give them a reason, as it's not good to leave someone with doubts. Eat red fruits to avoid pain and possible flu. A very good time to love and be loved. Don't forget that it's often good to let yourself be loved and pampered by the person at your side. A person who urgently needs help solving a major problem is looking for you. They know you're the one who can solve the problem. Give them a hand if you can. It's time to start fighting harder for what you want to achieve. Don't let someone else get in the way of your desires and what you want to accomplish. You have the potential to achieve great things, and you need to realize that. Don't be afraid to show your true feelings for someone currently in your life. What you feel is very strong, and you need to get it out. If you do and receive a negative response, then it will be just as good, as you'll be able to start looking elsewhere. Leo doesn't accept negative words as answers today. If you have the opportunity to have someone support you in this, you'll achieve the positive day you want. Today is the best time for everything to move forward and be better. Don't forget the good options ahead, choose what makes you happy. Leo doesn't forget past loves, and that could be very negative for him today. Therefore, you need to pay more attention to everything you're going through and what you've been able to gather in your life to begin to let go of what you feel now. Never forget, Leo, that there will always be complications in life. The secret to everything is knowing how to overcome them without getting nervous or scared by the possibility that everything we started might fail. If you don't realize that there are efforts you must make to achieve certain goals, then you won't be able to see things from a positive perspective today. Your soul needs healing, and you're neglecting it. You need to take a meditation course or a therapy that will help you heal your heart and your inner self from the negative experiences you've had in the past. Don't let fears invade you. You have the strength to overcome everything that stands in your way. It's time to start living well and heed what many people around you have told you. Love needs to be explored in all its forms. It's likely that the person you love right now, or the person you've set your sights on, doesn't want to start anything serious yet. Don't let this defeat you, you need to find ways to win them over. A really good person will give you a very positive comment about your work. Thank them and keep up the good work. For those who want to embark on a new solo path and become their own boss, this is a time to take the plunge with confidence and an excellent business plan. Memories of the past and even the return of someone you haven't seen in a while can destabilize your world today. Try not to remember so much and focus on the present. A change of scenery or city could be a good option for you and your family. If you have the opportunity, don't hesitate. At work, you'll receive unexpected news. Don't stop working hard because of this, you can turn things around. Trust the person next to you. You're letting doubts make you do things that aren't right. If you want to know something, just go and ask them before you violate their privacy. The Leo has a lot to say to the people they love today. What you're really thinking about doing with someone you want to have a business with won't be very good. It's better to think things through before taking a risk you really don't want to take yet. Love is only truly experienced when we have the option to do what we must. You can't always be thinking about bad outcomes in your life right now. You have to do your part, Leo, to make things work better for your relationship. Remember that we must always be mindful of what we need to do so that everything turns out the way we dreamed it would. Don't regret the poor decisions you've made in life, they've helped you learn to improve the bad aspects of your life. You'll never have the things you want if you're constantly thinking about the bad things you have. Remember that everything has an expiration date. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.